they said, hey, once you get this degree, son, you gonna be making a lot of money. You gonna be chilling out here, you know? They were like, hey, listen, you got a great work schedule and all that. Uh, and they right about that. Like, I work 3 days a week. I've been off 4 days. My wife, she worked 3 days a week. She been off. Well, not this week. Then. Where she worked, her schedule got to be all crazy. But anyway, long story short, I work in a place where my manager, actually, she's a wonderful person. She grants everybody's schedule, so you can literally stack your days and take a little vacation, all sorts of stuff. But it helps out a lot because I get a chance to be home with my young man. I got a little boy, and I get to be daddy daycare, which is cool. I like being a father. It's really good. I get to see him develop and stuff. The only problem I don't like is to take away from my wife because she wants to be with him all the time, and I'm like, I want to do that too. I want to bless her with the opportunities to stay home with him, and any other future child or children we have in the future if we plan to do that. But it is also cool to see his progression in life. He went from laying down, floppy and stuff, to sitting up. I think that part is real dope, man. But yeah, I was just saying that to say I supposedly have a great job, and I have no complaints about my job for the most part. For the most part, like every other job has a nonsense, right? The problem I have is having too many days off, trying to figure out what to do with myself. And they're like, oh, you have the freedom. I just told you I'm daddy daycare. I can't have the freedom for nothing. I could take him outside, but we've been raining in a few days, and I'm like, nah, I'm not with it. Not with it, bro. But anyway, you got days that go by fast and days that go by slow. And if you waste them, you just have days you wasted. And that's the part that sucks. Because I'm always thinking about how to make money. And you're like, wait, why you keep talking about money? Bro, that's what it is when you live in America, bro. It's about making bank. And if you're not making bank via business or real estate or at work trying to do overtime to make more money, then what are you doing right now? And I know there's more important things in life, such as family, right? The love of your children, love of your wife or your husband, love of your parents, seeing them progress and grow. But when you are in a place of need and you are in a place of trying to fulfill something that is not there, you have friends that are in the same position you are in. You have family members that are worse than what you are in. And you like, I know, like you, deep down in your soul, you know you are the chosen one to help everybody else, right? But you can't help nobody else because you didn't learn how to help yourself, bro. And you a grown ass man. I think I can say ass on YouTube. You a grown ass man. And you just have to take accountability like, yo, you gotta do better. And I've come to the realization, like, there's certain things I don't want to do and didn't want to do. Like this damn channel. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never want to do YouTube, like, talking to my phone. But when you think about, like, I don't know, I just feel like I was just speaking gibberish. When I look back at it and think about it, it's kind of like a journal, right? Like if I was writing in the journal, it's the same thing. I'm talking to myself because I'm thinking of my words, I'm thinking of my thoughts. And I'm doing the same thing right now by talking to the phone because I'm journaling. Even though it's correct, it's chaotic as my thought pattern currently, or scattered. Just finding a way of monetizing something in order to grow and prepare yourself to the next level. Because I already told y'all in a few videos ago, my goal is real estate. That's what I want to do. But I have different things that I have to complete first. I have a few check marks I have to check off first before I can do anything. But real estate, that's my goal. That's where I'm gonna make my millions. Watch out. Promise you. Promise you, bro. You're